Kia ora team, I'm Benny. Welcome. It's nice to have you here. Here in the garden, the people's garden, sitting by the bed that we plan on using to grow our winter vegetables. Now winter is brassica mania here at Benny's. We're growing broccoli, Italian broccoli, broccolini and cauliflower. I'm going to take you through the process from start to finish, and along the way I'll explain the five key components of the organic system we use here at Benny's. So let's get after it. I hope you enjoy it. I think you will. Here, on the Pod of Thunder and Gardening, Grow with Benny's. Now this is a no-till garden bed, which means we don't dig over the soil. It's important to us to maintain the harmony between the different levels of the soil. So I'm just going to give this a really light hoe, just really to smash up some of the weeds, because the last thing I want to do is disturb the soil. Because when it comes to soil, the first key component of the organic system we use here at Benny's is soil improvement. Whether it's in between crops or preparing a new bed for planting, it's important to do as much as you can to improve the quality of your soil prior to planting. Whether it's increasing the level of fertility or improving the structure and composition of your soil, a great way to do it is by the addition of compost. Now we're using 3 different forms of compost on this bed. This is a traditional compost made of green and brown materials from around the garden. It's great for adding fertility back into the soil. This is leaf mould. It's made using leaves that were collected 2 years ago, and they've slowly been wasting away in a composter. But this is a little bit special. This is compost made using a bokashi system. Bokashi is an anaerobic bacteria that enables you to break down things that you wouldn't normally be able to put on your compost. Things like meat, fish, chicken that would normally stink up and rot your compost, or things like citrus or onions that your worms won't normally like. So in a sense, you're using things that would normally be thrown into landfill to make soil for your garden. So let's add this to our plot. These flexible tubs are great in the garden. Going to very lightly rake it in. Again, being careful not to disturb the soil too much. Now that we've improved our soil with the addition of compost, it's time to light up the existing irrigation system to test it. We've lit up the irrigation system. We'll cover liquid feeding in a future episode, but now it's time to start propagating some seeds. Join us next time on Grow with Benny's for propagation. Thanks for joining us. It was nice to have you.
Save your pennies, grow with Benny.